today on 15 on 15.
Aruba welcomes the 1 millionth stayover tourist. Plus, in Lifestyle, we'll show you this digital camera that connects you to social media. And prominent members within Aruba's workforce gets recognized. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. Aruba reached a record-breaking milestone this week. For the first time ever, the island welcomed the 1 millionth stayover tourist within 1 year's time. It was a big celebration at the airport on Wednesday around noon. The hype was all for this young couple from New York stepping off of JetBlue. Nina and Vic are Aruba's 1 millionth and 1 millionth and one tourists. They are as excited as we are to welcome them.
This is exciting, overwhelming.
Unimaginable.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Somebody pinched me. Yes, somebody pinched me. It feels like a dream.
The couple saved up for their first trip to Aruba. They were on a very tight budget, but now seeing as they get the VIP treatment as the millionth tourist, they will get the full-fledged island experience.
To be honest with you, we couldn't afford a lot of this stuff because we're in such a tight budget, so we were counting our dollars to see what we could afford, so now it seems like we're going to do everything. So it's exciting.
This trip is guaranteed to be a memorable one. It's safe to say we secured a new pair of repeat visitors to Aruba. Nina and Vic tells us a little bit about their story.
We met 2 years ago at a wedding. We were at different states and we just kind of kept in touch and we traveled and visited each other. And this is our first trip actually together, our first getaway, and this is the longest we'll spend together 10 days straight. And we were looking forward to it. And we walked in the airport, we saw this weird celebration kind of going on in New York, and we're like, what's going on? They told us 1 million. Arrival to Aruba, and we were like, we won't make it, it won't be us. And then we came in, and it was getting to the last people, then she rang the bell, and it was just amazing. Now we're going to come back more often.
All the time.
Every year.
All the time, every year.
How can we not?
Yes.
How can we not? We have to.
Aruba has a great stayover tourism market, but we can't forget about the cruise ship industry either. The Coral Princess cruise ship stopped by one of the local schools this week to bring smiles to many students' faces. The Coral Princess Santa stopped by St. Dominicus College. Everyone must have been good this year since every child received a wrapped gift from Santa. The Coral Princess team has been stopping off to various islands for the past 5 years in the Caribbean region, visiting schools.
Princess Cruises tries to give back as much as they can back to the different islands that we visit with our passengers. So we want to give a little something to our next generation with the children with FCCA and also Princess Cruises. So we try and put a smile on the kids' faces.
Every year, the cruise ship's itinerary determines which island's school will get the surprise. For the past 5 years and counting, the Princess Coral team has made the holidays more special for certain children year after year.
We've done it in St. Martin, here in Aruba, also St. Lucia, St. Thomas. So we've been doing it over many, many years, trying to help all the different kids and also the different schools as well.
The excited boys and girls dressed in their best outfits greeted Santa and received their gift. Bringing joy to children on every island is part of the Princess cruise ship's goal. Looks like they succeeded. The team would like to wish all of us a Moving forward onto different local news, restaurants on this island are part of tourist vacation experience. More importantly, the locals also have access to dine out at the same restaurants. Therefore, the quality and safety of the food provided to the patrons by restaurants must adhere to rules as well as regulations. The Department of Public Health's job is to monitor and control that every venue serving food on the island is complying to safety measures.
Food inspector, we are responsible for the public health, and we want to guarantee the public that the food that they eat at the restaurant, that the food are from high quality, and that the restaurants, the hygiene is in place in all the restaurants. We are working with the health of the public, and also it's very important for the tourists.
On the next show, the food inspector will go into further details regarding a food inspection process. On that note, we will be right back. Stay with us. The cat craze has entered into New York City. Check out this cat cafe next after the break. Thanks for staying tuned to 15 on 15. Welcome back from the break. So if I were to ask you, what do you think digital cameras are missing nowadays? You may say the connection to social media. Let's face it, a majority of the pictures we take these days end up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. So a digital camera should be able to post on social media. Check out Socialmatic. This is a digital camera designed for right now. The Polaroid isn't dead. Instead, it has transformed into the younger, sleeker Socialmatic. The $300 digital camera is shaped like the Instagram logo. The device allows users to shoot, print, and share 14-megapixel images with ease. Socialmatics enable users to edit photos directly on screen and customize their photos with Android apps and GPS. The camera can upload images to Instagram or Twitter when connected to a Wi-Fi network. The Socialmatic is scheduled to hit the market just in time for holiday pre-orders. Speaking of devices, it seems as though children are born to play with tablets and electronic devices. If you're like me and have been around kids who can access tablets and smartphones with ease, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But experts are warning parents to be careful. Kids as young as 3 are being treated for pain caused by overuse of mobile devices. The potential long-term health effects are even more alarming. According to the Babyology website, osteopaths and chiropractors in the U.S. are increasingly seeing children in their practices with eye posture syndrome, a relatively new complaint linked to devices such as smartphones and tablets. Postural problems or back pain is what they are dealing with here. Experts say the postural problems used to start during teenage years, but now it is happening to children as young as 5 years old. They say it is not difficult to make a connection between smartphone and development and the younger age of kids seeking help for postural problems. The advice? Well, use of electronic devices needs to be monitored, and parents need to encourage children to move when using them. And turning the page over to a different topic, do you need a safe place where you can burst in and scream, "I love cats"? You can now. The next time you travel to New York City, a cat cafe is opened in the Big Apple. Cat cafes have been popular in Europe and Asia for years. The craze has now moved into the U.S. Patrons can book reservations online for the Meow Parlor. The cafe is a great place to meet new cats and to meet new people with the same mutual feelings on the animal. The kitties chosen for the cafe are based on a few criteria. One of them includes they must like other cats. The new parlor works with a cat rescue group. All the cats you see here can be adopted out by customers. Owners of the cafe say the Meow Parlor helps potential owners to get to know the cat better before taking him or her home. The founders say they will feel like they've made it once they have their first cat adopted out. Let's take a very quick break. This is what's coming up next. When we return, the Prestige Award winners prove that if you love what you do, you will accomplish great things. As the end of the year nears, prominent figures on the island who have excelled within the community are being honored. At this year's Prestige Awards, a majority of the individuals recognized are from the tourism industry. This speaks volume as to how well the sector is doing. The director of Aruba Tourism Authority, Ronella Ashuchin-Cruz, was named Woman of the Year. She is honored for the acknowledgement, but humbly says she's just doing her job. She is living proof that if you love what you do, you will be able to achieve great things.
These things, of course, are unexpected, and we don't do what we do to win an award. We don't do what we do to be recognized by such a prestigious award such a prestigious group of people who apparently indeed evaluated this thoroughly. And we don't do it for that. We do it because we love what we do. We do it because we have passion for what we do. And the most beautiful thing in life, I would say, is that when you're able to match and recognize your passion and match it with what you do daily in the form of your job, I think incredible things happen.
While taking home the award of Man of the Year, Anmar Odeberg showed recognition towards his colleague. He reminds everyone that it takes a great team to have a great tourism industry.
I think the simply reason for having so many people coming out of the tourism area tonight, a couple of minutes, our Woman of the Year, and I have to say, I couldn't agree more than having this person as the Woman of the Year 2014. I know I'm not calling her on the stage yet, but I have to start because this means a team. This means a team, and tonight, with the nomination also of Joanne, of Nabila, and all those working in the area of tourism, in the sector of tourism, I think it's a very important night.
The Im Sung Medical Center also held the spotlight at the Prestige Awards. The community can expect bigger and better things happening at the facility together with Baptist International.
I am very proud to be here, but it's not due to me. I stand here as a representative of a team. I have a unity, I have a group of people that all I do is try to guide. It doesn't take much. It's a hint here and there, and then they call me the leader. Weird. Doesn't cuadra, we say here in Aruba.
Congratulations to all the recipients. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Join us weeknights at 7:15 p.m. for the latest in lifestyle topics and for all the latest happening on the island. We'll see you then.